That's a wrap. Well, not actually, but I mean as far as the programme's concerned. Peter Gunn, Art of Noise. Get it right next time from Jerry Rafferty. Thanks to Mick Vilkoch, who's produced me today. Thank you to Ralphie next door for just being there. He is almost forgiven. Thank you. Where did that come from? Oh, you, I might have known. And also thank you to the microphone stand for not drooping on me during the last half hour. Tomorrow, Candy Dolfer. Special comp, lots of good music, and no pips.
It's not just the microphone stand, I think.
Actually, it sounded like a phone fault to me.
It did.
Did it to you?
Yeah,
Have we made capital out of that?
Have another listen.
Yeah? It is a fault.
Yeah.
Hang on. How do you do this?
It's got Ralph right next door.
He's worried sick. He's going home now.
We used to have that payphone when I worked yonks ago in Brady Leicester. We always stuff came in on payphones, and you say to the operator, "Can you take the pips out, please?" And they say, "Well, I don't know how to do that." And then you go into the sort of telecom speaker or GPO speakers, it was, and they said, "Well, can you give us a P56 with an offset divert?" Yeah, and off they went. It's no problem at all. But
so where were you earlier on then when I needed you?
Trying to get through on the phones, driving everybody mad. I'll see you. Have a pipless Sunday. Cheers.
Yeah, good, Daddy.
The biggest, the boldest, the business.
Every era has its own style, and its own style of comedy. And it seems that in each era, one comedian emerges, sort of a court jester, to set the pace of that comedy. For example, few men made more people laugh than
Adrian.
I think it's sort of funny.
Thank you. FM here. A very good afternoon to you.
It's just for laughs.
Yeah, the most exciting thing you'll get with your Saturday lunch. Unless you're round at Cynthia Payne's place, of course. Snap! Do you see the lights? Well, people have seen everything this week. The Loch Ness Monster, Elvis, of course, and UFOs again. I think the silly season has started early.
I was thinking, if the flying saucers land and little green people get out, what if they're in the nude and we don't know what not to look at?
What you on about? You want to watch out, though. You never know who's watching us.
I'm sure there's something out there. You know what I mean? But why is it they always visit the backyard of an Ozark moron who drank Sunoco 260 with his brother, you know? Yeah, I seen him there. He was green, and he come down, and my brother was there, and then he took me in his ship, you know.
Yeah, they always have those people on documentaries, don't they? Along with a real sincere-sounding voiceover that gives it some credence.
Why is it that the sheriff's story coincides exactly with, because he drank from the same pump? It damaged the same matter.
The Midwest must be covered by UFOs. So many sightings.
And never by anybody intelligent. Have you noticed that? A UFO has never landed at Harvard or Yale or Princeton. It's always two assholes in a recreational vehicle.
And I'll tell you something else.
Every American that's ever claimed to have seen a UFO lives in a mobile home.
And they all say the same thing.
I saw it. I was skinning rabbits, and there it was. Oh, it screwed Minnie. I enjoyed it.
God. Can you imagine the Martians landed at Westminster and saying, "Take me to your leader"? You won't be able to find one, will they?
You
that nice? Sadie and No Ordinary Love. 11 minutes past 1. What's been happening in the news this week? Well, Andy and Fergie joined in the fun at Beatrice's school sports day, but organisers were disappointed the Duchess couldn't be persuaded to take part in the sack race. They said it was rumoured she was good in the sack. And after tennis star Chris Evans revealed an obsessed fan lived for 3 days in her wardrobe, the maniac explains he thought it was a Barrett home. And now, live from the Spread Eagle Links, it's the comic vanguard of PWL music, Robert Lemon.
The captain at our local golf club was playing around and he felt a bit dodgy halfway through. So they took him off to the hospital, he had a few tests, and he went to see the doctor the following day. And the doctor said, well, look, it's good news and bad news. What do you want? He said, well, you better give me the bad news. And the doctor said, well, you seem to be turning into a woman. He said, well, is that irreversible? He said, it looks as if it is. He said, well, I don't know. He said, well, what's the good news? He said, you'll be able to use the ladies' teas.
Had enough yet. On 1FM, couple of dedications we got from Leicester last week. All the fire crew at Avon Park Raceway want to mention, they're near Stratford, who came to see us. And Nikki Griffiths wants to say to her finance J. Now then, what are we reading all the time? The property market's due for an upturn. There's never been a better time to buy. Maybe true, but don't go mad. Don't get carried away.
I bought this house I should never have bought. The estate agents talked me into it. God, they're liars. Just see them showing newlyweds around the Acropolis saying, well, I'm not saying it doesn't need a bit of work doing to it.
Sounds like the estate agent you had. He showed us round about 4 minutes flat, and he was brilliant, you know. And he avoided all the niggly questions like, where's the door?
As they do. So what sort of place is it?
2 up and 1 down, it is. It's like a toilet with an outside house.
Oh, you mean Cloakroom WC with adjoining listed cottage? Listing to the right, isn't it? Don't they talk some nonsense?
Well, of course, that's a question of semantics. You know, when does it quit becoming rustic and start becoming ramshackle? You know?
Yeah. But they're the same the whole world over. Here we call them estate agents. In the States, they're called realtors.
Realtors are people who did not make it as used car salesmen, is it?
Or politicians. Because let's face it, they are more than economical with the truth, aren't they?
They really kept quiet about their neighbours. Oh, they're a nuisance. They're sex counsellors. They bang on the bedroom wall if you're not doing it.
Oh, well, Jack's got the right idea. He's trying to do away with neighbours altogether.
The house right next door is actually empty now, which is great. Really nice to have it empty. And I've worked out a way of keeping it empty you might be interested in. Every time an estate agent shows people around that house, what I do is I go and wait in the garden, right? And when he shows them out into the garden, pick up a nice big handful of dirt, step out and lob it. Hello. I'm your neighbour. You got children, have you?
Come alive, feel the heat, the beat, stepping into overdrive. Come on downtown to the good side. Come on, and when the time is right, you take us to the sky. Energize, let the rhythm come alive. Feel the heat, the beat, stepping into overdrive. Come on downtown to the good side. Come on, How long can we survive on good intentions? We need a helping hand to take us to a new dimension. And when the feeling's right, we feel it deep inside. Energize, let the rhythm come alive. Feel the heat, the beat, stepping into overdrive. Come on downtown to the good side. Come on, energize, let the rhythm come alive. Feel the heat, the beat, stepping into overdrive. Come on downtown to the good side. Come on, and when the time is right, you take us to the sky. Energize, let the rhythm come alive. Feel the heat, the beat, stepping into overdrive. Come on downtown to the good side. Come on, energize, let the rhythm come alive. Feel the heat, the beat, stepping into overdrive.
You are one funny guy with loads of energy, pal.
That's what's driving them doolally in Europe. Now it's out here. Energize from Slam. Well, the official arrangements were announced this week for the opening of Buckingham Palace to us public. And plans include a souvenir shop where visitors will be able to buy tasteful merchandise. All by appointment, of course.
Philip, you must come and have a look.
Do I have to?
One has been asked to give the gift shop one's royal approval. We wouldn't want to be associated with anything tacky, would we, Philippe?
Well, as long as nothing's got Fergie on it, we should be all right.
No, but these ashtrays are rather splendid, aren't they, Philippe? Look, this one's got Balmoral on it. This one's Sandringham.
This one's got Windsor Castle. That's bloody appropriate, isn't it? Fill it full of ash and you can compare the before and after.
Don't be so silly, Philippe. Look, tea towel, $6.99. What's a tea towel?
Bloody hell should I know? People wrap them around their teapots, I suppose.
Well, this set of mugs is quite nice, isn't it? This one's got a picture of Charles on it.
Well, if we take her for one often enough. What the bloody hell are these?
Huh?
Granny Windsor's original preserves.
Oh, yes. They said they were going to make one of each of our favourite breakfast spreads. Look, see? Diana's is mango and quince chutney.
Sounds bloody revolting. And I thought it'd make you want to throw up.
Hi, Ma. Hi, Pa.
Edward, what are you doing here, boy?
It was Ma's idea.
We can't have Edward helping out in the souvenir shop.
Philippe, a word. Edward isn't helping out. I told him to just stand there. With any luck, someone might want to buy him.
And of course, there'll be plenty of those little trinkets people like to wear, like Lucky Charms, necklaces, OBEs.
Wall Street Shuffle. Hear the money rustle. Watch the greenbacks tumble. Feel the sterling crumble. You need a yen to make your mark if you want to make money. You need the luck to make a buck if you want to be a Getty Rothschild. You gotta be cool on Wall Street.
Gotta be cool on Wall Street when your index is low.
Dow Jones ain't got time for the bombs. They'll wind up on Skid Row with holes in their pockets. They bleed with you, buddy. Can you spare a dime? But you ain't got the time to do it now. Do it now. Oh, Howard Hughes. Did your money make you better? Are you waiting for the hour when you can screw me? 'Cause you're big enough to do the Wall Street Shuffle. Let your money hustle. Bet you sell your mother. You can buy another. You buy and sell, you wheel and deal, but you're living on instinct. You get a tip, you follow it, and you make a big killing.
On Wall Street.
I know a bloke, he's so wealthy when he gets on a plane his wallet goes as carry-on luggage. Tonight on UK Gold, Kenneth Connor in carry-on luggage. Well, let's face it, if you want to make a living, you have to work for it. But if you want to make a fortune, you have to find another way. And here's a man who's done just that.
I am a merchant banker. How do you do?
You do. And you do have lots and lots of wonga.
I do possess the most startling quantities of cash, quite right. I am a merchant banker.
It's funny, I don't know they know this Cockney rhyming slang.
Now, say we do want to be like Rothschild and we happen to have a few quid tucked away, which is highly unlikely. What's the best thing to put it in?
Well, you can't go wrong putting your money into property.
What sort of property?
Well, on the whole, I'd recommend houses. I mean, derelict bomb shelters tend to yield a low return on your investment.
What about the stock exchange?
Well, if you can get it, yes, but as far as I know, it's not up for sale.
I'm talking about stocks and shares. What do you recommend for the small investor?
A pair of high heels and a large hat, I think.
That was a waste of time asking, really, wasn't it?
Strikes me it's a waste of time asking anybody.
Nobody understands international finance. How can they? You think the Chancellor understands it? Of course he doesn't. You don't understand it. I don't understand it. Nobody does. I mean, be honest. On the news, when Anna Ford says, and at one point today, the FT Index 100 fell against the Dow Jones in New York, and a basket of currencies, including the yen and the mark, rallied strongly, and the pound dropped to a record low at 4 points below its opening trade. Do you know what she's talking about? Of course you know. You go and make a cup of tea like everybody else.
It doesn't affect anyone, does it? Instead of being run by tough, hard-headed businessmen, it's run by a bunch of jellyfish in old-school ties.
On the stock market, shares were again shaky. They rose on opening after supply figures were released, but slipped back mid-morning after disappointing interim results, only to rise again after it was announced that there was lasagna on the menu in the canteen. News that a man had fallen off a bus in Gloucestershire sent dealers into panic selling, and when Jeremy at Hambros remembered that he'd forgotten to set the video for Inspector Morse, the market collapsed completely.
Not surprised with all those ads.
Girl, you got it going on till the break of dawn, from your head to your toes. Cause black straight nose, you're the sexy movie maker and a crazy rum shaker. Just go with the flow, cause I want you to know. I want you to know. Ballistics hard. Now is the time and here's the place. I want the glow of love, it's written on your face. I want, don't be afraid, just come to me. I want for your good love and I've been waiting patiently. So come closer, please, and I will show you the way. Love and ecstasy tonight. It's hard to find real love, so baby, won't you try me? And forever you will be mine. Baby, baby, won't you be mine? Baby, be mine. Baby, baby, let's spend some time. Life is too short to spend it all alone. Together make a happy home. If you just open up to me, I will give you love and girl from A to Z. So let's not waste time. Life is too short for ifs and maybes. I want you to tell me right now that you're good to go, and we will go to the swing. And forever you will be mine. Oh, hey, baby, won't you be mine? Won't you be mine?
Blackstreet and Baby Be Mine. Coming up at 2 o'clock, it's the Archive Jukebox of Paul Gambaccini. And you could choose Madonna, ABBA, Boy George, John Lennon, Annie Lennox, Dave Stewart, Cher, Simon Bates, or Paul Gambaccini. I think I'll plump for the great Gamba myself. We pause for the cause but briefly. The time now 1:30. That's news time with Danny Shaw.
man is critically ill in hospital after being stabbed at the Glastonbury Festival. His brother was also hurt in the attack. Police say violent drug gangs have been operating around the site. 100 people have called police since they released an artist's impression of a man they think may have been involved in the Bishopsgate bomb in London. He was seen on a security video. One of the victims of a pub shooting in Manchester last night is in a very serious condition in intensive care at hospital. 2 other people are being treated, one for serious facial injuries. President of the Board of Trade, Michael Heseltine, is to have further tests at a London clinic after his heart attack last week, but he's said to be in very good spirits. Finally, there's less than half an hour to go for fitness fanatic Alan Rumble to smash the world record for one-handed press-ups. Comedy star Melvin Hayes is chairing the event.
He's an amazing little man. I mean, I say little, I mean, he's a wonderful man. You say, oh, sorry about that. No, he's getting up now and smashing me across the face. No, get down. The world record at the moment is 7,900 one-handed press-ups, and he's aiming to get for 10,000. The way he's going at the moment, he's going to do it.
Good luck, Alan. That's 1FM News. More at 3:30.
How many two-handed press-ups can you do?
About 3, actually.
That's 2 more than me.
This is hot, this is happening, this is what the people want to hear.
The weekend on 1FM. Everybody in the house of love. Everybody in the house of love. Everybody in the house of love. Everybody, one love, one God. Change up, but it's running out far. About your color, concerned about your creed. In the house of love, everybody free. Now talking about your color, concerned about your creed. In the house of love, everybody free. Everybody in the house of love. Everybody in the house of love. One love, one God. Everybody in the house of love. Everybody in the house of love. Everybody in the house of love. Must she cry? How many more fears must be felt inside before we realize we've gone too far? Created, we tore apart. But love can guide us back on the right road. Damaging the planet before she explodes. We gotta love her mother, gotta let her know. Boom, boom, before she blows. Now talking about religion in the house of love. Everybody is free. Now talking about religion. Now talking about religion in the house of love. Everybody free. Everybody in the house of love. 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 Born to live, we live to die. Our eyes can't see, they can only cry. But her mind started crying, she's had enough. She's gonna surely blow, good for giving up. Build a house of love while we got the time. Too many bombs in the world, it's like a living mine. A house of love is what we must build. The past won't last if the present is killed. Now talking about your color, concerned about your creed. In the house of love, everybody free. Now talking about your color, concerned about your creed. In the house of love, everybody free. Everybody in the house of love. Everybody in the house of love. One love, one God. Everybody in the house of love. Everybody in the house of love. Everybody in the house of love.
Oh, it's 17. I'm not taking sides, I'm no fool.
Everybody in the house
20 to 2 it is. It's 1FM for your Saturday lunchtime. The Just Show through to 2 o'clock. It's Gambo with the Archive Jukebox. Just thinking, I must get out, Lloyd. At the high spot of my week next week, just looking at my diary, it's a dental appointment on Monday. It's true. But Arnie, you've had an eventful week, haven't you?
I was running in the park, and I had this voice say, "Give us your neeks." I looked at him. I said, "Sure you mean Nikes?" You know, the standard of literacy in this country is terrible. In the old days, the common criminal could speak with diction and clarity. You knew where you were. I had to help him.
Yeah, there's a lot of that about nowadays.
A fellow walked up to me and said, "Stick him down." I said, "You mean stick him up?" He said, "No wonder I haven't made any money."
And the criminals are getting more ingenious, too.
The woman who was beside me tried to rob a department store with a pricing gun. She walked in and said, "Give me all the money in the vault or I'll mark down everything in the store."
Rodney, you're no better than you should be.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I once turned to crime, you know. I pulled one job and they caught me. I was so stupid, you know. I picked the guy's pocket in an airplane, made a run for it.
Yeah, he said you could go down for a long time. But when you were a youngster, you did your bit fighting crime.
I got a Saturday job standing outside the jeweller's window, heading the bricks away, you know. Good job.
Well, a lot of criminals are starting younger. Starting at school, in fact.
My kid goes to the worst school there is. Only public school I know, the school newspaper has an obituary column. I looked at one class that teach the kids English. I heard a teacher say, "What comes after a sentence? Kill your life. You make an appeal."
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is
Showbiz hotline's been red hot. E17, they're appearing on the first roadshow of the summer in Londonderry on Monday the 5th of July with Shaggy, Kenny Thomas and Bruno Brooks. I've just done all the openers for the roadshow. I've still got some voice left. Today, live from a basement in Cleethorpes.
Don't hurt me.
Well, it's number 3 this week for Hadaway, and it's 1FM here, the rosy red strawberry and the musty punnet of life. What is love, eh? That's the question a lot of people have been asking ever since Lady Chatterley came on the telly. I mean, they all knew what it was, but they'd never seen it in the raw before. Especially some of those old biddies down Tunbridge way. Woman's realm will never be the same again.
Last week in my magazine story, an unmarried couple slept together. I mean, in my day, in a magazine, you didn't have sex, you had a row of dots. 3 dots. In fact, still, if Colin turns to me in the night, I tap him 3 times on the shoulder and he goes off to sleep quite happily. Dot, yes. Except, of course, the children grew up thinking anything in Morse code was pornographic.
Certainly had a profound effect on him.
Whenever I see dots, I feel all funny.
Well, it's put me in the mood to go up the Balance Library and look at bosom again.
You're naughty boy. It's not exactly Sharon Stone stuff, is it? Anyway, have you read much D.H. Lawrence?
Well, very little.
Well, how much have you read?
Nothing.
Well, he is a master of sensuality.
He has some wonderful erotic passages.
Oh, yes, especially in Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Wonderful book in the hardcover version, page 81. If you go down the library, it falls open at that page.
Sex! More sex! You'd all be much better off with an 800-piece jigsaw.
Yeah, well, I've lost the lid of the box. I've forgotten where everything goes. Anyway, for those of you who can't wait till tomorrow for the next exciting episode, here's a sneak preview.
Gwendolyn, please, Gwendolyn.
Roger.
Gwendolyn.
Oh, Roger.
It's so long.
Roger.
Gwendolyn.
Roger, no. No, not before the servants.
Before the servants? Oh, sorry, Mellors. After you.
And that'll be repeated tonight on Gardener's World. When they'll be looking at bedding plants and summer bloomers.
'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me. Just one night, honey. Stay with me.
Unplugged.
Stay with me.
And seated.
'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me.
Come right, Stuart! Well, what a week for the NHS, eh? It was a good gag on Radio 4 last night. Said Tory ministers were shocked when it was announced that there were plans to close 8 hospitals in London. They hadn't realised there were 8 hospitals left. Oh, they do come out with them now and again. Mind you, it's no laughing matter, is it?
Good evening. I'm with Virginia Bottomley, the Minister for Making Us Sick.
Good evening.
Minister, why are you planning to close some of our most vital and world-famous hospitals?
No, not just hospitals. I want to close anything that I think is necessary. That's why I'm going to shut my mouth.
Oh, that's great news.
But not yet. I will finish. Yes, my cake hole is far too inefficient. It just sits there in my face looking quite stupid.
And there are far too many cabinet ministers doing that already.
Exactly. Which is why I've decided to make my whole body more efficient. For a start, I'm going to saw my leg off.
What for?
Well, why go to the expense of walking on 2 legs when you can hop?
Isn't all this a bit stupid?
I'm fed up listening to that kind of talk. So I'm going to saw my ear off.
But what for?
Pardon?
Mrs. Bottomley, don't you think this is all highly dangerous?
No, not at all. I'm just going to remove one buttock.
Mr. Bottomley, don't do it.
Why not?
Well, you need something to talk out of.
Good point. You couldn't get me to a hospital, could you?
Sorry, there aren't any left.
You'll have to do like the doctors do, Mrs. B. Turn the other cheek. Oh, quite.
And kids, remember, don't try this at home.
The lights are on, but you're not home. You're mine, not your own. Heart sweats, body shakes. Another kiss is what it takes. You can't sleep, you can't eat. There's no doubt you're in deep. Your throat is tight, you can't breathe. Another kiss is all you need. Oh, you like to think that you're immune to the stuff. Oh yeah. Closer to the truth to say can't get enough to know you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to love. You see the sign that you can't read. Running at a different speed. Your heart beats double time. Another kiss. You'll be mine, a one-track mind. You can't be sane. Oblivion is all you crave. If there's some left for you, you don't mind. If you do, oh, you like to think that you're immune
mocked me. 9 minutes to 2 it is. What else in the papers? Did you see this? After residents at an old folks' home in Exeter are offered free condoms, the warden says the geriatrics are very keen to get them. Once they do, they can't remember what to do with them.
And security at Wimbledon is stepped up after Andre Agassi is attacked by his abandoned chest hair.
Yes, as we saw this week, it's the new streamlined Agassi. Is that a common thing for blokes? Depilatory? I won't blow into the mic this time. Depilatory creams? I know you girls have been slapping the stuff on for years.
Does anyone use Nair? I use Nair. Nair is that creamy stuff. You put up like one leg and then the thigh and down the other leg and then the phone rings. Oh, shit, you gotta walk like this. And now Epilady. Who uses Epilady? Does it hurt? Hurt?
What is it?
Epilady is this little machine and it rips the hair out of your legs. And when you come to and the nurse lets you touch your leg, you go, this is very nice. And now they have Epilady for pubic hair. That's good. All over the beach this summer, they're going to say, what's the matter? Did you lose a contact lens? You're going to go, no, Epilady.
One night in heaven, one night in heaven. One night in heaven, one night in heaven.
Sometimes I get to thinking while you were far away, just how much I miss you and how time it ticks away. So sad that we are fighting, too much tension, too much hate. Sometimes we need reminding before it gets too late. Just one moment in my day, yeah. Take me up to a place so far away in your heavenly space. One night in heaven, when you touch me, you take me up high with the clouds in the sky. One night, one night in heaven, when you kiss me. You light up my life, make me feel so alive. While people create problems, lying, shit in vain, come play with me in my bed and wash away the pain. Take me on a journey, let the pleasure start. Take me on a journey that leads straight to your heart. Just one look, I can see your face, yeah. You're my love satellite, in orbit with you, such a beautiful place. One night in heaven, when you touch me, you take me up high with the clouds in the sky. One night in heaven, when you kiss me. You light up my life, make me feel so alive. Just give me one night. Just give me one night.
That's them people. Well, the weather's been a bit kinder to Glastonbury this year. It's not the usual 2 foot of sludge. At least Johnny Walker will be able to get the Harley out. Is he on the line yet, Johnny? Oh, yeah, good. What we hear is the usual chaos down there. Managers panicking and yelling down the Voda.
Where are the amplifiers? What do you mean they're in Kansas City? Where are the roadies? The roadie's hallucinating, thinks he's Abraham Lincoln. You're not Abraham. Where are the large things with the dials on them?
Man, it's no good coming here with your technical language. Of course, you were down there last year, weren't you?
You're surrounded by hippies all day. They go, you got to listen to the lyrics, man. It's the lyrics. Well, you missed an ambulance going by. It hasn't even started yet.
And you didn't get on with the old age travellers, did you?
These people, they never listen to you. Never listen to you. They just drone on about the joys of chanting their shanka 50 times a day. And you know, shanka means something like hemorrhoid in Indian, but nobody's telling them.
Who saved the shrimp, man?
Oh, they're all out now. What's the matter with you?
Actually, I've been taking coke, you know, cocaine. And it's really good stuff. It's only about 9/5 Harpic.
That will send you clean round the bend. Anyway, you can get the feel, the atmosphere, live here on 1FM from 3 o'clock this afternoon. So crank that stereo on to Warp Factor 9. What's up with you?
I can't think of anything worse than a machine in your house that makes you think you're somewhere else. What could be worse than that? You're there, you're at the rock festival. What do? Go and take a piss behind the settee or something. Come on, man, do it here. No one will notice. Like, queue for 3/4 an hour to get a warm can of Coke out your own kitchen, you know? Three quid, bloody hell.
I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side.
Before that, it's Gambo.
I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Oh, now go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Oh. It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry. But now I hold my head up high and you see me. Somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Well, now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Go on, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. 'Cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die?
Ah, a million pub singers warming up to do that one again. Cherry Pea. And so on. That's it for another Just Joke. Bit of Speedway tonight at Coventry, I think. The Dentist on Monday. And the high spot of my week back here next week on 1FM between 1 and 2. Till then, till on a bit.
This has been a Show to Go production for BBC 1FM.
I think it's sort of funny.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, but look, gang. Look, the jukebox is smoking. Wow. Stand back, everybody. Stand back.
Because here comes the great Gambo.
Thank you, Adrian, and welcome to Archive Jukebox.